Number 2, for your confidence boost, you deserve an inviting home. Clean out the clutter. Okay, you think that was so easy to say it? Try to say it 3 times fast, and that's what I'm doing.
Girl, you're so hot like summer, and I don't wanna want that lover. You give me feels when you do, no one can do it like you. Girl, you're so hot like summer, you're everything I ever wanted. You give me feels when you do, no one can do it like you.
Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I'm TaCora Divine, and I hope that you're having a great start to your day, your night, your week, whatever time that you're watching this. Again, if you're new to my channel, then you probably don't know me, maybe, and you probably don't know that on this channel I talk a lot about relationships with your significant other, with your friends, with your married partner. I have a couple of wedding videos if you're already there and you're already happy and trying to figure out how to be even happier maybe. I have an entire playlist about your toxic ex if you are interested in that, and if you are unfortunate enough to have a toxic abusive ex like me, then I have a playlist just for you on how to get over them. Most importantly, I talk about your relationship with God, and today we're going to be talking about your relationship with yourself. We're going to be going over a couple of confidence boosters during this quarantine. Let's go ahead and jump in, but you can jump in first by hitting subscribe. I gotta start being one of those YouTubers, y'all. You gotta start hitting that button. Number 1, remember that you are of sound mind. Worship and meditation, what you can do when you need to get away, but you gotta stay in home because of quarantine. A trick that I've been working on during quarantine is 30 minutes before you go to sleep and 30 minutes after you wake up, do not even touch your phone. You may touch it to turn off the alarm, but do not open it, do not unlock it, do not read your text messages unless you really think that it's important. But for 30 minutes after waking up, go on about your day, living like you are in the Stone Ages. Go ahead and make up your bed, listen to some music as you go around your house, create a couple of to-do lists that you need to conquer throughout the day. Just do it without opening your phone. Same thing for when you're going to bed. I've noticed that me and my husband, we had gotten into a routine where we both come home from work, we both shower, we both cook, we both clean, and then when we get into bed, we kind of play on our phones. Now, it was kind of a way of bonding because we would show funny memes that we would see or silly videos that we saw on YouTube and we would watch it together. But then when it's time for him to roll over, I felt like, dang, we just wasted all of that time on screen time. And yes, it was good, but do I really know how his day went? Does he know how I'm feeling right now? The answer was no. So cutting back on that screen time before you go to sleep and right after you wake up really does help clear out your mind and give you a whole different level of solitude. Number 2, for your confidence boost, you deserve an inviting home. Clean out the Number 2, for your confidence boost, you deserve a clean last time. Number 2, for your confidence boost, you deserve an inviting home. Clean out the clutter. Okay, you think that was so easy to say it? Try to say it 3 times fast, and that's what I'm doing. Clean out the clutter. That's what you deserve. You deserve to be able to walk through a pathway to your bed without a pile of clothes that are falling off the computer chair. No more just moving items around. Every single thing should have its own place. Each day, focus on tackling one specific area. One day we conquered the pantry. The pantry's a mess actually now that I think about it, but I just bought more things for the pantry, so we will conquer the pantry. Another day we conquered the living room. Our closet looks amazing. I actually enjoy going into our closet now, and I know exactly where every single item is. You deserve that too. A peaceful home, a peaceful, inviting mind. Number 3 is remembering that you still have people that care. And a good way to do so is more FaceTime and maybe even a family Zoom call. I thought that family Zoom calls at the beginning of this quarantine was probably for cringy Sprint commercials, which Rest in peace, Sprint. If you haven't known, Sprint is dead. A Zoom call is not like a phone call, clearly. When you're with your elders, which was hilarious because on Christmas, we invited through Zoom call my family members, and most of them were elders. And we had a fantastic time. They had no idea for the first 5 minutes how to turn themselves off mute. And anytime when I or somebody started speaking, they would get worried because they didn't see another person. So they would interrupt and go like, "Where are you? Where's my sister? Where are you? What are you doing? What? How? I don't see you." Hilarious. Now that you're FaceTiming, you have a reason to smile. You're actually kind of forced to smile. You don't want to get on the call with your Granny Pat and she's looking at you like, "Why are you depressed?" And because now that you're smiling, it's so much easier for you to laugh. It's actually very cleansing to be able to laugh during this time. A good, genuine, hearty, loving laugh with people who really do love you and want what's best for you during this time. Number 4 is you're still gorgeous. You can practice more makeup styles. Now that we have a couple of more hours at home for however long we have left, we are able to practice new different styles. One of my favorite things that I just learned about myself is that I love when I do like in this window peak thing area right here, I do white and then I go back in with gold and then I end it with a very sharp black that matches my eyeliner and just goes right through. I probably wouldn't have spent time on that if it weren't for me realizing I kind of want a different look when quarantine is over. Plus, eye makeup and brow makeup is all in because you can only see half your face when you go out in public. Now is your chance to practice even more with makeup and with your hair, and then find different styles that you love about yourself to make you feel even more confident. And now that you have that new eye makeup, remember that you're still a boss. Now is your time to revamp your side hustle idea that you kept pushing away on the side because you didn't have enough time before quarantine. Revisit and scroll through your old pins that you saved on Pinterest that inspired you to start a new business. I know someone that just went back into making stickers and selling it on Etsy. Although I'm not a huge fan of stickers, all of a sudden I realized I kind of like stickers, especially if they're customizable. And now that she has that side hustle, she has a little less to worry about financial wise and a little more to do while she's at home. Now is your chance to try out your idea. Which reminds me is that you can still have goals. This is an alert that you can update your vision board. So start focusing on your goals again and start breathing life into them. Start realizing that you can achieve them even during this time. I just added 2 new pictures of a mansion that me and my husband really want to build within the next couple of years. So start focusing on that and focusing on how you might be able to achieve that. Number 7 is to remind yourself of who you are. If you have a bunch of sticky notes, which I have recently invested in, start using sticky notes as your affirmation. You can write scriptures or positive quotes or just something that you've had to tell your best friend that you should really also be telling yourself too. You are beautiful, you are wonderful, you are creative, you are smart, you are resilient during this time too. Let that be the first thing that you see when you look at yourself in the mirror. The next one is a reminder that you deserve a treat. Self-care your way. It is a beautiful time to be you fully. Some of us have started exercising at home for the first time. I know that this apartment has been worn out from me and my husband doing a whole bunch of mountain climbers and trying to do burpees without hitting the ceiling fan. Others have been able to indulge in chocolate cake. If you've seen a lot of my videos, I'm starting to sense a pattern that I really miss chocolate cake. But both of them are good. Whichever one that you need to start doing to show yourself a little bit more love, you deserve to do it. The next reminder is that you can still have a prosperous day. Create a to-do list. Even the little things like getting your tires filled up because they're probably getting a little flat. It's getting a little cold and you also haven't been many places. So go ahead and take the time to fill them up. Take care of the chores that have been eyeballing you back just like how you have been looking at them. Finally, do something about it. Do something nice for the neighbors. I'm also going back to revamping your side hustle. Start throwing out a plug on your Instagram or your Facebook that you're even thinking about promoting yourself or what you're doing. Kind of like I'm doing now. I have a book that's really good and it's a self-help book. Remember when I talked about that whole like toxic relationship thing? Yeah, girl, if you have been through it, I have the book for you. My Boyfriend, My Bully. It's not just about my journey, it's about yours and how to get through it. I have a link in the description and it's only $15.99, but you can get the first couple of chapters for free if you're a skeptic on how great it is. And number 10, which is one of the biggest ones that I struggled with. You can have time off. You deserve to relax. Maybe you are the opposite of what I just said. Maybe it is pointless for me to tell you to create a to-do list because that's all you do. I get you. I have to-do lists all around my house, by my front door, 2 in my fridge, couple in the bedroom, and a few in my car. All I do is work, and then by the time that I hit my head on the pillow, I'm wishing that I did more. My husband says stop. And that's probably like a sign for you to know that my husband says stop, calm down. You deserve some time to relax. You've done so much during this quarantine. Maybe stress and fear and worry has been fueling you. Maybe your side hustle has been fueling you to go even further. And you can still go far even when you take a break. This is your reminder that even though you're working from home, you're still working hard. You deserve a night off. Maybe get a little DoorDash or Uber Eats. I'm not plugging either one. I'm just saying you don't have to cook every single night. Maybe you can binge watch a show that you have missed and you haven't really been looking at television at all. Maybe you get to tonight. It all comes back to loving yourself and treating yourself well, even when the world around you is hard. All right, fam, these are a couple of confidence boosters that really helped me, and I hope they help you. I'm so excited to share even more later on as we get out of quarantine finally. But, I mean, what's the rush? Because we're doing so well at home now, right? Right. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.
Girl, you're so hot like summer, and I don't